Hey everybody, if you recently saw my video talking about sort of tips for new riders as it were, things to watch out for on the road, ways to avoid accidents and stuff like that, one of the things I talked about was using eye contact at junctions to know what people are up to. And I wasn't expecting to find such a divide on this subject. I was always taught when you're coming up to a junction, using eye contact with the driver, like this person here, to see if they're looking at you is a good way of knowing whether they're going to pull out or not and whether they've seen you. Now, I wasn't saying this is the only thing you should do, it's just another one of the things you can do. In the same video I did mention about looking at people's wheels to give you an idea of their intention to turn, because they're more reliable sometimes than indicators. But I will still, check people's eye contact to see if they can see me. And as I say, some people went as far as to say that the instructor that taught me that should be struck off, basically, because it will get someone killed. Now, of course, I think they took this a little bit too far, but we always get the extremes of opinion on the internet, so it's fine. But when I put a poll out onto Twitter just to see if people do or don't use eye contact as a way of knowing what people are up to, of the 120 or something people that answered this question, I think it was 76%, something around that, it was around the 75% mark, said basically, yes, I do use eye contact, and 24% or 25% said, no, I do not. Now, I can understand both sides of the argument being that just because you think someone's made eye contact with you, doesn't mean they have, and they'll look straight through you or look straight at you and then pull out on you. Completely agree. But my point is, there is, it's one of the tools to use. I don't think it puts you in any more danger to check if someone's looking at you at the same time you're looking at their wheels, if they're indicating and assessing the whole situation. You're not focusing on one thing, you're focusing on everything. So I'd love to know, what is your opinion on this? Do you use eye contact at junctions? Do you trust it in any way? Do you think that it's dangerous to even attempt to use it because it's going to misguide you? But it always surprises me to find such strong opinions on such what seems like normal things, making eye contact with someone. So my thinking on it is this: it is a tool that you can use. Yes, it's not the only tool you use and you shouldn't trust it 100%, but it is a good tool to give you an idea if someone can see you coming. Equally, I can understand their point of view, which is if you try and use someone looking at you as a strong indication that they've seen you, you may get someone pull out on you because they may have not actually seen you. They may have just looked straight past you or at the car behind you or anything. So I totally get where these people are coming from with this. I just don't know if I agree with it that strongly. However, there is one example in the defence of going for eye contact that I think is important and maybe is being missed by those people, which is to do with cyclists, light poles, telegraph poles, obstructions by junctions. I go to look at the driver because if, for instance, I can't see them because there just so happens to be one of those poles in the way, or you have a cyclist that's moving at just the right speed that you never see the driver, like they're just matching it, I know I'm hidden behind that person and they're not going to see me. So the second that they think, I can get in front of this cyclist, they're a little way off, I'm behind them and they don't see me to the last second, and then you can have a pulling out situation. So I think I would argue that using eye contact as a tool is a good thing, and to not use it is to miss out on that possible opportunity. That's not to say that you can't do other checks and stuff to see if there's an obstruction there, but as I say, by looking at the driver, if I can't see their eyes, like they say with a lorry, if you can't see their mirrors, they can't see you. If I can't see the driver, they can't see me, and I know they can't see me. We are narrow, we aren't very big as bikes, and thus I am aware of how easily we can be hidden, even hidden in plain sight. There you go, that is basically it. I'd like to know, what is your thoughts on using eye contact? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with them? As I say, I was not expecting to find 24-25% of people thinking that using eye contact was either something they didn't do or they have a reason that they don't do it. I wasn't expecting that, but then I've always been taught to do it. And most of the people that I know have been taught to do it. So please leave your comments below and let me know what you think. As a little mini update for my patrons, it was Reno's birthday over the weekend. She had a little bit of time off work, so basically I've just been enjoying myself with her. And also, as I say, she's got back on her bike, so that's great news, so she can get back to riding. And that's why I'm on the little Mino Machino, because she had it out because we went for a ride this morning. But I'm going to be getting back to making videos again as of tomorrow. I have a couple of subjects to cover. I am working on bikes to review. They are slowly starting to appear, but yeah, I'm working on it. I have also requested a couple of Lex Motos. Well, there's one particular one I'm after, but there may be a little delay on getting that one, so I may get something in between, which will probably not be the one that everyone wants me to get, but the next one probably is. But I like to review things that I'm really interested in, and a bike needs to be properly different for me to be really interested in getting hold of it for a while, especially going to the levels of, you know, having it for a couple of weeks. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, smack that like button as always. As you may have noticed, I've now passed 90,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone. It's been 10 years, there were 1,730 odd videos, and we're getting closer every day. So there we go. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye.